You ever sat outside in a starry night, looked up at the sky, and wished that you could be a streamer or a YouTuber? Someone to be in the public eye, to voice your opinions when nobody asks for them, and just to have an audience of people that all look up to you and want to be your friend? Well, it's very possible. But today we're not talking about how to be a YouTuber or a streamer. Today we're talking about how not to be a streamer. Because after Twitchcon 2018, there was a lot of cringe. There was a lot of bad things that happened, just as there is. Like, look at PAX, look at E3. There's always something to take away from what happened. However, one Twitch panel in particular took the cake of all of TwitchCon 2018. Alright, so if you don't know who this guy is the one that's about to drop the knowledge. He's about to take the bullet for every small streamer out there, because he's gonna show you exactly what you should not fucking do when talking publicly about what you do. Now, fun fact, because not a lot of people have said this, but Twitch is not this man's career. This is his hobby. He does this for fun. He does speed runs, and I think lately he's been playing Black Ops. But he is not a careerist Twitch streamer. He is a hobbyist, which arguably makes this next part worse, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just hop in. Let's just jump into this.
When I look for streamers that I want to relate to them. I want them to be witty. I want them to be cool. I want them to have that unique aspect that all of us strive to have.
And now, I mean, this is only a minute long, so I don't want to pick it apart completely. But this woman right here is just talking about what the average viewer wants. If you want to be a successful streamer, you need to have the personality. You need to have the know-how to talk to your fan base, to your viewers, your people that are under you, supporting you. You need to know how to speak to them. Maybe I shouldn't use the word under. You need to know how to talk to the people that watch you and support you. Because everybody is looking at you and they're like, damn, why can't I be that cool? Look at Ninja. Everyone thinks he's hilarious. I think he is. I think he's a funny guy. Dr. Disrespect, you're like, oh, what a cool, suave guy. Like, you find something that you want to relate to when you watch a streamer or a YouTuber. Sorry.
But I need there to be a little bit of a relationship, because I don't want to talk to a fucking wall.
Okay, but well, part of the thing for me is I specifically don't want my viewers to have any kind of relationship with me.
Fair.
So like that's like it kind of works out, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm hitting my goal, but
No, you totally are.
Yeah, no, he's gonna have no fucking friends after this keeps blowing up like it has.
Yeah.
And as weird as that sounds, and it's like it's kind of like low key like God complex kind of thing. I don't feel like many of my viewers should relate themselves to me because. And this is like super like kind of like God like kind of weird is like I do think of myself as better than or not better but like bigger.
This is going sideways.
There's no good way to say this. I think of myself as like
This man knows what was happening. He was trying to get him to stop.
Above the average person, so I don't feel like many people could relate to me. As like bad as that sounds, I know. But like that's just
How to kill your career in under a minute. So, if you don't know who this man was, because I sure as fuck didn't, I looked into him. It took me a while to find his Twitch stream because, oh. Anyways, so his name is Dusty, Dusty. And this godplex, this god complex of holier than thou, better than the rest, pulls 30 views, which I'm never gonna bash a small streamer. I'm never gonna bash a small YouTuber for their size. But I feel like you need to hit a certain level before you're allowed to say, I'm better than the average person. You show me a clip where Ninja, top subbed, top followed, top earner. Look at this man right now. He's playing games in a fucking disco chamber. Never once has he said, I am better than my viewer. And Dust's main thing is that he's trying to say is, you know, like, that's not what I meant. It was more nuanced. There was a lot more to it. It's just the clips are making me look bad. No, it doesn't matter if right after that you said, hey, Lamau, I was just kidding. It was a good meme, right? I didn't mean those words that I said in the way that I said them. But he didn't. He doubled down on it the next day, trying to make a meme out of it. Being like, yeah, I'm better than you. Shut the fuck up. So this led to the apology. which of course he would. He had to apologize, not because people were mad at him, but because he's better and he's the bigger person. It's several paragraphs, annotated in APA format, APL, fuck's it called? MLA APA format. He apologizes, and if you want the too long didn't read, if you want his version, he says, "I was a fool. I said bad things. I said what I said was garbage. I made a horrible example of gaming and streaming. I'm sorry for not preparing myself and being a jackass and how I chose to respond to it." Now, if you want the full thing, he basically is saying it's a mindset that I've trained myself to be in. To be the best at what I'm trying to do, I need to boost myself up to be the best, which makes sense to a point. Like, you gotta have faith in yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself to get out there, to upload to YouTube, to get on stream every day or however often you do it. You need to have a layer of confidence that you're not gonna let people bother you. You need to hold this mindset that you are better. But I mean, there's an article I'll talk about in a second that talks about it, but you sure as fuck don't say it. You don't say it to the people that are supporting you. I understand saying, I don't want to build a personal relationship with my fans. I just want them to be there because they want to support what I'm doing and they get entertainment out of it. But you don't say, I'm fucking better than you. Anyways, so what I was trying to say was it's a mindset where he says he's better than others. But I do not believe that my life is any more valuable or important than the life of another. I do not expect or feel entitled to anything from life to be given to me over another person. What the fuck are you talking about? No one was saying, hey, if I needed a kidney transplant, Dust should get it before this dying child because he's better than us. He's better than all 29 viewers in his stream. Better than all. He uses this as a shield of, it was self-discipline. Actually, I'll just read his quote. "I believe that I'm better than the average person. Thing is, it's a mindset I've acquired as a result of my personal lack of self-discipline and motivation. I struggled with this for years. It wasn't even until last year that I had truly felt like I had conquered some of my insecurities. I did that by making myself believe I was better. When it came to dieting, exercise, my own personal obligations and responsibilities, I used the I am better mentality to push through. If I felt like skipping a workout or cheating on my diet, I would tell myself the easy thing to do would be to skip or cheat, but you're better than that, so you won't. I felt this mindset was very healthy for me, and I feel like most people who are successful at what they do must believe this as well." No, that is not the same thing as what you're saying. Because to follow your train of thought, to say, I am better than skipping a diet or skipping a workout or doing whatever it is you're talking about, you are comparing yourself to another. You're saying, I am better than X person because I worked out today. I am better than this person because I did something they didn't do today. Because the only thing you're comparing yourself to is yourself. I'm better than that. But that's not a one-to-one context when you're literally saying, I am better than my viewers. That is not the same as, I'm better for doing the thing I don't want to do. I'm better for working out when I didn't want to. That is not the same thing. I don't feel like when I stream that I portray the best parts of me, and the parts that I do display tend to be things I don't want my viewers to copy or learn from. I complain a lot when speedrunning or playing multiplayer games. I am very sarcastic and be very mean when talking to trolls or people I just don't get along with. I don't always think that the me I display on stream is the me that I want to be. No. No. That's just being a toxic streamer. Look at all the other, League of Legends streamers that are the most toxic people in all of ranked streaming. Ever. Toxic people. But their viewers rally behind them and find the comedic value and understand that this guy, he's probably just being a dick. This isn't him memeing it up. This is just who he is. And that's fine. But the fact that you somehow took this as I don't want you to be like me because I'm just not a good person. That's not what the fucking context was saying. I am very sorry for not better preparing myself for the panel and making myself a fool for the communities that I pride myself of being a part of. How would you prepare for that any better? Because he also does say, like, he doesn't public speak. He doesn't have that skill like it takes to get up in front of people and talk. What way would you have phrased that better? Because besides the context that you provided with your twit-longer response, there wasn't a context that you provided beyond that. You just said, I am better than that, or I'm better than you, and then moved on. Like, that'd be me saying that. 10,000 subs, I'm better than PewDiePie, but no one knows it, and I'm just underappreciated. I am the best YouTuber out there, but you guys just don't understand that. It's called delusion. That's not a mindset. That's fucking delusional. And The Verge also wrote a fucking 36-page article about what went on, what happened there, about other people around him, how he impacted them. Basically, the TLDR for this article is just, he doesn't want that friendships. He doesn't want the relationships that viewers tend to make with streamers and these celebrities and the people that get big off of getting support from their fans, their viewers, their community, whatever you want to call it. But it's just, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. I keep saying that, but during this article somewhere, I can't remember where, he talks about how you get to a certain point where people come to your home. Like, viewers come to your home because they think they're your best friend. No, those people are nuts. They're not coming to your house because they think you're friends. They're going there because they believe in their mind that you have this absolute just connection. You're meant to be together in some capacity. Or, in the case of Logan and Jake Paul, it's just people bringing their kids to their house and saying, go meet them, they made you famous. That's not the same thing as somebody with 30 viewers just being friendly. Like, he's friendly to his chat. He said that the same thing. But right here, like I was about to say, is when they sub, they don't say their names. They say, thanks for the sub, you turkey. Like, why would people sub? And I get that that's your whole platform, is like, only sub if that's all you want. If you want to support me, if you want to just, be a cool guy, I guess. Because I'm not gonna, I'll thank you, but I certainly won't thank you by name. It's just, I don't know, everything about what he's tried to do and say in response just bothers me. I don't know if the outcry would have been, it probably would have been worse if he was a bigger streamer, but it makes it so much personally terrible for him because, like, he's a minor streamer. He does it as a hobby. It isn't his job. Like, he's not standing there with his hand out, like, saying, please donate, I need this to live. It's his hobby, and you can't even deal with it for a hobby? You gotta be a dick about it? Hell, even Dextero, something I've never heard of, talked about Felix's response to it, where Felix they take some quotes and say, I think what makes this clip so great is that he knows he's not supposed to say it. If you're ever in that moment, don't cross the border. You're 100% not better than the average person. And anyone who thinks they're better than the average person are 100% not better than the average person. There's just no good way that he could have taken this situation. There's no good way for him to have spun this into, like, a learning lesson. How do you I'm bad at public speaking, so you say, I'm better than you? That's your go-to? But that's enough for, TwitchCon drama for me today. I've just been ranting about this one guy for way too long. It bothers me for reasons I probably don't understand, and probably I'll just go to therapy to try to figure out later on in life. But it bothers me when there's people out there that, are putting themselves out there, love any kind of support they get, and, like, actually talk to their people like they're friends. That's why people love Ninja, is because he's such a personable guy that, honestly, he just seems like the average guy. Despite the popularity, despite what came up after his blow-up, he's still just the same guy. That's gonna do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for watching this rant. I don't think I'll do too much more like this. I didn't even mean to. I just started talking and it kept going. But, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.